Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. National Security Advisor Michael Waltz owning his mistake.
A staffer wasn't responsible, and look, I take full responsibility. I built the group.
Waltz on the Ingram angle. Now, the issue, a key part of a Senate hearing on worldwide threats, and today, top intelligence officials will be quizzed again.
Top national security officials return to Capitol Hill today to face lawmakers in the House. They include some of those on that Signal group chat. Tulsi Gabbard, the DNI director, John Ratcliffe, CIA director, Kash Patel, FBI director, as well as the heads of the NSA and DIA.
Fox's Lucas Tomlinson. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky saying overnight Russian drone attacks damage infrastructure in a Ukrainian city. Posting on X, launching such large-scale attacks after ceasefire negotiations, a clear signal to the world that Moscow is not going to pursue real peace. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
At Southern Heritage Bank, we love providing personal service as your local community bank, but we also love being actively involved in our community right beside you at ball games, church, and events that bring us all closer together. Weekdays from 8 to 8, our very own service center is here for you, and from 9 to 2 on Saturday. And now, did you know you can instantly connect with us by chat? Visit SouthernHeritageBank.com to text or chat with us today. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC. Virtual assistant available 24/7.
All right, good morning. It is a midweek Wednesday. It's the 26th day of March. Good morning to all of you here, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, as we join you with the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. It is 7:05. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. In our news this morning, a missing child in southeast Bradley County was safely located last night, thanks to the Bradley County Sheriff's Office drone team. After the child was reported as a runaway, patrol deputies searched a wooded area before calling in the drone team for assistance. Using advanced technology and extensive training, the team quickly deployed drones and located the juvenile in a large wooded area nearby. The child was safely reunited with their family. Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson praised the team's efforts, stating, quote, "This success is a direct result of our drone team's training and dedication. Their expertise made all the difference in bringing the child home safely," end quote. The Bradley County Sheriff's Office says it remains committed to using cutting-edge technology to protect and serve the community, especially its youngest members. More good news. State Representative Kevin Raper will return to the State House March 27 following a successful liver transplant. In a news release from State Representative Raper's office, represents a portion of Bradley County. He underwent the liver transplant procedure on February 23rd at Vanderbilt University Medical Center. His recovery has exceeded expectations. His new liver is functioning at full capacity. No signs of rejection. Kevin Raper said, quote, "Each day is a gift. I am profoundly grateful to the Lord for his grace and mercy," end quote. He also thanked his doctors, nurses, and the community for their support. Now, due to Raper's recent transplant, he'll limit his work to floor sessions and committee meetings for the remainder of the legislative session. He is serving his second term in the Tennessee House of Representatives. An editor's note, I spoke with Kevin yesterday. He's going to come in a couple of weeks on a Friday. He said pretty much Friday's the day he could come in. We want to talk with him about this. Of course, I personally have known Kevin Raper most of my life, especially when I married into the Bridget, the Rebel dynasty.
That's right.
Married Laurie Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
And we had an outpouring of support and comments for Kevin Raper. I don't care how you feel politically. Kevin Raper is one of the nicest men you've ever met in your life. Mm-hmm. And big UT fan.
Oh, yes.
His
yes.
children are named Neelan and Raper. So, Manning, excuse me. Neelan and Manning. So anyway, great news about Kevin. So happy to hear that. Wonderful news. All right, let's get back to the news now. As our news partners at Local 3 have an update on the story. We've been recovering this all this week, that wildfire that started Sunday in Sequatchie County. It's now burned about 600 acres, threatening 16 homes and more than 30 structures. It was confirmed that a homeowner over there had broken the no burn warning and said that basically that's what started this entire thing. They've now got the fire 80% contained. U.S. Senators Marsha Blackburn and Bill Hagerty have called for new leadership at the Tennessee Valley Authority, urging the president to appoint a new CEO. In an op-ed published by Power magazine, the senators criticized TVA's board for lacking the vision needed to advance nuclear energy. Local and state news, Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Get our first check of the streets this morning.
Good morning. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles, Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, crews are working an accident on the Interstate I-75 southbound. It's going to be between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain, and it's affecting the left shoulder and the left lane there, so it's causing a backup, of course, well past exit 20 at this point. We appreciate the call on this early this morning. Again, I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. Crews are working an accident involving multiple vehicles, and it's blocking the left shoulder and the left lane, so we'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Efficient, state-of-the-art, automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
Well, Bridget, we've been talking a lot about it here, and today is the big day. It's SK Food Group. They're having, matter of fact, they already started. They started 10 minutes ago. This is one of the biggest hiring events in Cleveland history. And before Bridget tells you all about it, let me repeat. SK Food Group made the largest investment in the history of the city of Cleveland. This does not include Vacher and Bradley County, but it's the largest investment, over $150 million. All right, Bridget, they're hiring up today.
That's right. SK Food Group. The address is 440 Innovation Drive. We're going to be there with a live broadcast today from 11 to 1, but this hiring event is going on now through 7 o'clock this evening, so you can stop by there and talk more. They did tell us yesterday it's easier if you can apply first online before you go, skfoodgroup.com, but entry-level pay starting at $17 an hour, skilled positions from $18 to $35 an hour. So this is at SK Food Group. Again, you can find out more at skfoodgroup.com.
All right, let's get our Hardee's wake up here at 11 minutes after 7. And at Hardee's, they've got a lot of wonderful things happening. I've been getting feedback, people telling us that they are so glad they can order breakfast at Hardee's now until noon. Been trying to get that locally for a long time. But here's another thing happening there. Hardee's 2 for $7 fish sandwiches bag for a limited time, featuring red hook, beer battered Alaskan pollock fish. Man, that's quite a description there.
Yes.
Of course, Bridget's interested in the beer batter part, with shredded lettuce and Ken's tartar sauce. Now, let me tell you something. Tartar sauce is a rare thing. It's a great delicacy, and you've got to get it right. So I've got to try Ken's. I don't know if I've had Ken's tartar sauce. Served on a perfectly toasted bun. Visit Hardee's today before this offer. Here we go. You ready? Swims away.
Oh.
Hardee's. Getting a little comical in your old age. I love it. Getting a little comical in your old age. I love it. We're going to go on the air here in just a second.
Good.
This rehearsal's almost over.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawlspace Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
Cleveland Family YMCA. Big celebration today at Jersey Mike's.
That's right. It's their big day of giving at Jersey Mike's today. 100% of their sales will be donated to the Cleveland Family YMCA. So make plans to have lunch or dinner there at Jersey Mike's today, and know that 100% of those proceeds are going to the Cleveland Family YMCA. So it's a big day.
Today's best mix and best variety, Mix 1041, streaming worldwide on the brand new Mix 1041 app. Hey, if you've had the app a long time, go there. You can download the all-new Mix app presented by CHI Memorial. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 69 and a low of 37 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 74 and a low of 50. Cloudy skies on Friday with a high of 80. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 40 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Car troubles bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers.
Well, good morning. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. We've had some pretty nice weather other than Monday morning where we had some rain, which it was much needed. But taking a look at your headlines, going to be high fire danger again today. Weekend rain and storms will help mitigate that fire danger later on this week into the weekend. And we're also looking at the chance for some stronger storms as we move into late Sunday and Monday. So special weather statements in the beige. Fire weather warning or red flag warnings in effect for Gordon, Murray, Gilmer, and Fannin counties down in North Georgia. That's where your high or fire threat is going to exist today, but just a pretty good rule of thumb to avoid burning today because it's going to be dry. Dew points already down in the 30s, plus the winds are going to pick up this afternoon, especially after about 2 p.m. You'll notice gusts coming out of the west at about 20 to 25 miles per hour. So again, those fuels are going to be there for quickly spreading wildfire. So again, just a good idea to avoid any burning today. As for your temperatures, generally in the 40s here across pretty much the entire coverage area. Later today will be in the upper 60s to lower 70s. So a little bit cooler than what we had yesterday thanks to a front that came through overnight. But all in all, it's going to be pretty nice here across the Tennessee Valley. This is a look over Cleveland just off 25th Street. Looks like people starting to get on 75, but so far, things are looking good. We're not tracking any active weather this morning. We have some showers well to our west, but those are going to stay to our west. And really the next couple of days looking relatively dry with just a spotty shower chance late Thursday into Friday. Better chance of some rain comes in this weekend. Now we'll have some scattered showers late Saturday into Sunday morning. That's more or less round one. Not really expecting any severe weather with round one. Round two comes in late Sunday into Monday. That's when we could have the severe weather possible. It looks like damaging winds, hail, and maybe even a few isolated tornadoes, all possible at this point. Again, we'll have a better idea of the exact threats moving forward. But as we take a look at your storm tracker, again, first part of Saturday looks dry. I think the best chance for any rain is going to be Saturday evening into the overnight hours. That'll continue through Sunday morning, and then we get a break Sunday afternoon and evening, and then the main cold front comes through likely late Sunday into early Monday, maybe lingering all the way into Monday afternoon. I think it'll be out of here before that, but it looks like that's going to primarily be when we have the threat for severe weather. So as we take a look at the Storm Prediction Center's latest guidance, you can see this area of yellow. This will be late Sunday into Monday. We're going to have that chance for some severe weather, pretty broad area. So we'll have to be on our P's and Q's as we get into the weekend and just pay attention to the weather, have a way to receive those severe alerts. We could also pick up a very beneficial 1 inch of rain as we move forward. So again, this is definitely something we need to monitor pretty closely, and we'll be here, of course, tracking the storms throughout the weekend to keep you up to date. But here's a look at 7-day forecast. Again, things are looking pretty good the next couple of days. Just a slim chance of a shower Thursday or Friday. Looks like Friday we're going to have temperatures right around 80 degrees, and then Saturday into Sunday, a couple scattered showers, and then moving forward, we're going to continue to have that threat for some stronger storms late Sunday into Monday. So next couple days, dry. Fire danger is there today.
Yeah.
Then we'll get some much needed rain this weekend.
All right, some beautiful days ahead until then, though.
Yep.
Thank you, Clay.
Test, and we've got prizes every week. This week, our sponsor is Central Heat and Air. They were here yesterday. If you missed that, go back on mixtv.tv, showing you what they've got for you, that UV lamp that they're going to give away on Thursdays, the grand prize. But every day this week, they're giving away free HVAC checks, and make sure here in the springtime and getting into summer that your HVAC unit is ready for it all. So all you got to do is call or text in. You want to win this free unit checks, about a $90 value, $90 to $100, something like that. Depends on how they feel every day. But you can call or text in 423-614-6499. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to our friend Ben Myers today over at Cleveland Ford.
Ben Myers.
Yes.
He's a good man,
yes,
and he'll sell you a vehicle maybe at a good price. It's his birthday. You may want to catch him today if he's there. I don't know if he goes on his birthday or not.
Oh, happy birthday, Ben. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. You can visit the new location of Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew, 423-381-3427.
Well, there's a lot of buzz about SK Food Group. If you've not heard about them, well, where have you been? Go back under your rock. We don't want you. Turn the station. Go somewhere else. We don't care.
Oh.
Surely you've heard about it. Mm-hmm. SK Food Group, they made the largest investment in Cleveland history, over $150 million. And, Bridget, they are hiring up. They're there right now. They started at 7 a.m. They're going to 7 p.m. Damon Douglas, which obviously sounds like a fake name, is the senior plant director at SK Food Group. And tell us about this event today.
Yeah, huge hiring event today at SK Food Group. You can apply online at skfoodgroup.com and then stop by and see them there in person. We're going to be there with a live broadcast from 11 to 1 today. Entry-level pay starting at $17 an hour. Skilled positions starting at $18 to $35 an hour. So you can head on by there today. Again, they're there till 7 o'clock this evening. So a huge hiring event. They do have great benefits there. Great pay, of course. skfoodgroup.com is where you can find out more details. But we hope to see you out there in person. The address is 440 Innovation Drive.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com. You know, a rare thing is to be able to bring you good news on a newscast. You don't hear this often. I got two good stories. We have a missing child in southeast Bradley County who was safely located last night thanks to, get this, the drone team of the Bradley County Sheriff's Office. Boy, is that not technology in action there in a good way? That's wonderful news. And then our friend, longtime friend, State Representative Kevin Raper will return to the State House on March 27, so that'd be Friday. Is he? Tomorrow. Huh? Yeah, tomorrow. Following a successful liver transplant. And, you know, we knew about this privately, but Kevin said, quote, "Each day is a gift. I'm profoundly grateful to the Lord for his grace and mercy, and go Vols." Well, I added that.
He would say that.
Yeah. He named his children Manning and Neeland, he and Laurie, but we are so happy about this. And I talked to Kevin yesterday. He's going to come in. A couple of weeks from now, we're going to come in and talk about all of this, but you don't hear that often. Two good news at the beginning of a newscast. That's wonderful. All right, now this. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles, North Lee Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Crews are still working to clear up that accident on the interstate I-75 southbound. It's going to be between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. It is affecting the left lane there, so be aware of that. It is causing a backup well past exit 20 this morning. So if you're headed southbound on the interstate, expect delays. I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. Crews working an accident involving multiple vehicles, and it is blocking the left lane. We'll be sure to keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. Call or stop by their Cleveland office at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road. Find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Is your home too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter? At Central Heat and Air, your local HVAC experts, we've got you covered. Our top-notch technicians
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Make plans to have lunch or dinner there today at Jersey Mike's.
And for the TV audience, repeat that one more time.
Yeah, so it's the day of giving today. They're at Jersey Mike's. 100% of the proceeds will benefit the Cleveland Family YMCA. So stop by for lunch or dinner at Jersey Mike's today and give back to the Cleveland Family Y.
Going to be a wonderful day. Hey, if you're there in the offices, that sort of thing, make sure and place your orders. 7:29. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 69 and a low of 37 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 74 and a low of 50. And then cloudy skies on Friday with a high of 80. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 40 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Steve and Bridget in the morning on Mix 104.1.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that. Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, Direct Primary Care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with Direct Primary Care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you doing? We have an important meeting soon.
What could be more important than making sure this mattress is right for our customer?
You're right.
Oh, well, you should listen to your dad more. Now help me make this bed.
Right now, during our Catch Z, Save G sale, you can save up to 57% on overstock Mermaid brand mattresses.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally handmade, hand-delivered.
TV Mixed Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. It's time for sports as we get to that right here, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. The Town Squire has a great selection of sportswear. Larry says it may be the best in 48 years. Peter Millard, Volunteer Traditions, Johnny O at the Town Squire. Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland. All right, let's begin with local scores last night. High school baseball. Walker Valley over Bradley Central High School at Walker Valley, 2-1. Last night, Bridget was there. Lake Forest varsity baseball over Athens last night, 8-4. Thank you, Andy. Softball last night, Walker Valley 15-1 over McMinn County. And Cleveland softball, open district play with a win over Ray County, 4-1. Here's my speech I give you every spring. Hey, coaches, families, athletes, whoever. Look, for whatever reason, we have a harder time finding spring scores than any others. If you're not hearing your team, it ain't because we ain't trying. We ain't. Good morning, my English teacher, Linda Lemons. All right. So, hey, send us your scores if you want them on. All right? And if you have any complaints, call Bridget. She's the one keeping them away from us. No, seriously, we really want to get your scores on, but hey, athletic directors, somebody wake up the ADs. One less donut would be fine. And then coaches, parents, help us out. You can always text those. Tell you what'd be great. I'm now taking too much time, but the night of the event, text us. Let us know. Give us your scores. All over Southeast Tennessee. Never will forget. Now, nobody in Cleveland and Bradley County can ever beat this. Copper Basin came to the station to give us their score, their football. I never will forget it. I mean, that's dedication. We're just telling you people to text us. 423-614-6499. We want to recognize everybody. All right, the Lady Vols, they have set the game now against Texas in the Sweet 16. They'll play in Birmingham, Alabama. Saturday, 3:30 tip-off, pregame at 3, right here Saturday on Mix 104.1, presented by TVFCU. How about UTC, the NIT tournament? They are going to the semifinals for the first time. They defeated Bradley University, the Bradley Braves, last night, 67-65 UTC men's basketball. Russell Wilson is a New York Giant. He signed a one-year deal with the New York Football Giants. Stephon Diggs, the great receiver, signed a 3-year deal with the New England Patriots. Glenn Carter is the new head football coach at Central High School. He was interim last year. He's now the permanent head coach at the alma mater of Johnny Holden. It's allergy season. I can't do it. Johnny's watching us this morning. Morning, Johnny and Kay Holden. All right, Braves opening day tomorrow. Can you feel the excitement? Here we go. Braves at San Diego tomorrow, 4 o'clock on the first pitch there. Pre-game at 3 on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. And the NCAA men's basketball Sweet 16 set for tomorrow night on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3, presented by Papa John's. BYU and Alabama, 7:10 tip-off tomorrow night. Florida, Maryland at 7:39. I wonder how many steps Queen took for Maryland on Sunday afternoon. That was an NBA layup there, wasn't it? Arizona and Duke. Thursday night, 9:39. Arkansas, Texas Tech, 10:09. Don't be late. Tomorrow night, ESPN Cleveland 101.3 with Papa John.
Ready to tackle your next home project? Wholesale Supply.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Seven today.
My name is Mark Rowe Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. We get results.
Call Logan Thompson.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Bender Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Bender Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Bender Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, bender-realty.com.
good economy and good financial news and all that sort of thing, even when it's bad. But how about it? The biggest investment in the history of the city of Cleveland. Have you heard about SK Food Group? You know them?
I have. I've heard of SK Food Group, but I missed the announcement, Steve.
All right.
So let's take it.
Well, Bobby, it's okay. It was a year and a half ago. But, Bridget, I do want to, Bridget's going to tell us about something happening. Matter of fact, it started about 43 minutes ago.
Yes, they're having a huge hiring event, and it's going on until 7 o'clock this evening. So you can find out all the details at skfoodgroup.com. You can even apply online before you go by there today. Entry-level pay starting at $17 an hour. Skilled positions starting at $18 to $35 per hour. So again, they're having a huge hiring event today at SK Food Group until 7 o'clock this evening. The address is 440 Innovation Drive.
So see, good economic news, Bobby.
That's right. Maybe you should go apply, Steve.
I did, and they turned me down. I was the one. Hey, and we also
you were the unskilled labor.
Man, that's so true. You don't even know the half of it. Walker Valley boys soccer defeated Howard. Thanks for the score, 2-0. I said that we, especially in the spring, depend on coaches and parents and everybody we can find. It's hard to find these scores. Anyway, 2-0. Walker Valley boys soccer. Bobby Ludwig, what's happening?
Hey, I'll say Walker Valley, I don't know who they play, but Walker Valley's girls' flag football inaugural game is this afternoon, this evening.
Really?
At 6 o'clock. So, yeah, Anna's playing flag football. So,
well, you know, the coaches were here, Emma Barnes and I can't remember the other coach, but they were here a few weeks ago, I guess. And
yeah, maybe I'll have some scores for you tomorrow.
Yeah, Cleveland and Bradley, they have flag. Oh, that's very nice. Cleveland and Bradley have flag football teams also. So we are, thank you. Thank you very much. It's been a while. Hey, Jerome Hammond just walked in. He's got a guitar. Say hi to your old buddy, Bobby Ludwig.
All right. Get me off the phone, Steve. Are you kidding? We got to get going. Let's get this. Hey, the market, we're up 4. Hey, what's up? Good morning.
He doesn't want to speak. What did you do to him?
Bobby does. I don't know what's happening. He's on the line right now, live.
You never know what to expect.
Unbelievable.
He's come in with a guitar. Are you celebrating Steven Tyler's birthday?
I got a gig right after this. And
Pokies?
No, SK.
SK.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
you're going to go play at SK.
There's not time for a sound check, so I just got to. This is how I have to do it, Steve.
All right, Bobby, go ahead.
He's got a new ditty for the engineering program at Lee.
Oh.
Well, I'm no Don Rickles, but I can entertain.
Yes, I remember. Thank you very much. All right, Bobby, come on while you can.
That's right. Hey, the Dow was up 4 points to close at 42,587. The S&P up 9 to close at 5,776. And the NASDAQ, the big winner yesterday, up 83 points to close at 18,271. Back to you guys in a very busy studio this morning.
That's a busy.
Yes.
That was good. I thought it was good.
That was so good.
Vanessa, as usual, just
he's a handsome man. Have you seen Bobby before? Have you seen him in person?
Dr. Hammond, we need to have you play the guitar next time.
Shockingly handsome.
Yeah, I've never met the man actually. So, this is great. Did you forget your speaker? Is that Bobby? How do we get a hold of you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215, or stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
See, Jerome, Bobby is AI.
Hey.
He was AI before it was cool.
Okay, I read that. I read that somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure you heard it.
For your people listening, what Bobby does is he makes you money.
Well, yeah.
Give him a little bit of money. He makes you a lot of money.
That's exactly. I've heard of something like that before, but I think they went to prison. All right. Bye, Bobby. I got to go. All right. Here they are, Jerome and Vanessa Hammond, the founders of Great Strides. Vanessa Hammond, I got to go to you first.
No, we're not the founders of Great Strides.
Yes, you are. Locally.
Locally. Okay.
Yeah, locally.
But before that, we joined Great Strides.
Please.
Okay, but you wanted. Is this the Vanessa Hammond segment, by the way? How many times a week can you have her on? The 7:45 slot is her slot.
I just can't stay away.
She just drags people in with her.
Listen, she's battling Xandra to be the biggest or most frequent guest host we've ever had. So she's coming
Okay.
in when next time you're out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not
but
complaining. I'm just saying,
I am
man.
just dazzling on the radio.
When does
That's
this
what
gig
I've
start
been-
paying?
Yeah, well, that she's asked the same thing. 25 years.
25 years, Steve. I mean, it's really extraordinary. The commitment long-term of this community started really by students and our student life people at Lee to have a town gown relationship, a project to support
What
people.
what
in
does
the
that
community.
mean, town gown? What
Excellent
does that
question.
mean? Thank you.
Well, a university that exists in a city, sometimes there's tension, but also their partnership can be extraordinary and bring a lot of energy to projects. And that certainly has done so, working together with our students, our staff, but also this great community. So it's been 25 years since our first one.
And it was personal. This
Yes.
was a personal story.
You're going to get personal.
Yeah, it's
Heartline.
time.
You're going to
It's
get
time.
By the way, thank you for wearing a shirt today. It just makes it better. I just want to, it's a little, thank you so much.
I did it for you.
Thank you.
And I wore your favorite color. Obviously.
Okay, go ahead.
Personal.
Matches your mood.
Our son Will has cystic fibrosis, and he is 27, thriving, healthy. But 26 years ago, when this started, that was not the case for most people who have cystic fibrosis. It was a childhood disease then, average life expectancy, 28 years old. And so much has happened for progress through research, development, and medication, funded by things like this Great Strides here in our 65 Roses 5K. All of the support goes to help the CF Foundation, and now through new medications, treatment progress. Early 60s, Steve. It's exceeded my age. It has grown and outpaced me, and that's just a miracle. It really is, and we thank everyone.
Jerome, I never will forget the morning you came in and told us about that new drug over 10 years ago, maybe. Remind us of that.
Okay, so this story is personal, but it's also local for us. Will was diagnosed 8 months into his life. We had no idea we never even heard of it. Everybody will remember What to Expect When You're Expecting. Have you ever heard of that? It's just sort of the Bible of parenting for new parents. We had to go to the back of that and look it up. What in the world is CF? So we were introduced to this whole world, this Great Strides community that existed. We weren't aware of it. So we went to Chattanooga for a couple of years to join that community, and then we said, look where we live, Cleveland, Tennessee. Let's take it back there. And we did. We partnered with Lee, partnered with Cleveland, and 25 years later, the funding from that helped to create this drug that for certain CF patients, it makes their life livable, right? They can manage it. But the reason why we keep doing this is not everybody is there yet.
Yeah. So a new drug came about that's even better. 90% of CF patients can take this drug, but we still have that 10%.
Right.
And all of the funding helps to support quality of life and other advancements and treatments. Now these kids are now adults, and kids born today. We have so many CF families in our community with young kids. Many of their families and teams and friends will be out there this Saturday, and they have a different outlook. They are celebrating all the progress and then wanting it to continue, and we are just
So what we
grateful.
want is a cure. We want a cure. So right now it can be managed, but we want a cure, and we're that close. We're that close. Because when we started, this was really a grim diagnosis. And now it is manageable for some. We want that for others, but then we ultimately want a cure. So why are we still at it? Our son is 27. He's thriving. He's in Austin, Texas, living his life. Why are you guys still doing this? Because we're almost there.
We're joined by Jerome and Vanessa Hammond. You single-handedly, in a lot of ways, brought awareness to this to Cleveland and Bradley County.
With you guys.
Well,
from the very beginning, Mix 104, you, Steve, we're all in on this gig. So we just said, hey, will everybody help us? And we could barely finish the question, and the whole community said, we're in.
It speaks a lot to your wife and nothing to do with you. I mean,
But
you have a little song about that. Yeah, you wrote her a song here. Yes.
We really, truly, the whole community has pulled together, and
Amazing, yeah.
and groups from Cleveland High School National Honor Society. They form a team every year. They'll be out there this Saturday. Our sponsors, our other teams, families,
the team from
businesses.
From the statewide CF Foundation says Cleveland is the model. Right? They bring other people here to say, see if you can do this. That's how amazing this community is.
That's right. All right. So, Vanessa, we know you're the details person. So, what do we... Well, they say the same thing about Jennifer and myself. They know that she's the details person, not
I think
me.
you are the Don Rickles of this generation. Now that I really think about it.
Is there someone who's alive we could compare that to? I don't know.
I've been called the John Mayer of my generation.
Well, and let me say, your body is a wonderland. So,
okay. And I'm out.
We'll go on the air here in a second. Vanessa Hammond, give us the details, Saturday.
All right, this Saturday, it starts at 9. Come early to register. You can show up. You don't have to register ahead of time. There's a 5K race. There's a walk. You can come just to support and cheer on. Family friendly. Information's available at leeuniversity.edu. CF, or you can contact me at Lee. We have lots in store, food, fun, celebration.
What if you don't know anyone?
It's okay. Come meet some friends.
Okay, what if you don't have money?
It's all right. Participate. You do not have to walk. There's no fee. Just come
What
join.
if you abandoned your New Year's resolution about a month ago? Can you restart it now?
Yes, you
Is
can
this a great
restart.
opportunity
It
to
is never
restart
too
that
late. It
commitment?
is never too late for that or to come join us at Great Strides. You can eat nachos today at Garden Plaza for lunch.
That's right. Remind us of that.
Yeah,
Vanessa.
11 to 1, Garden Plaza, heaping plate of nachos for $10. All the proceeds go to
Where's
support.
Garden Plaza? Where is that? Is that on Keith Street?
It's on Keith Street, yes.
It's a big old building on Keith Street.
It is.
A lot of people
Yes.
don't know where that is.
Well,
Garden Plaza.
Garden
It's not
Plaza at
scary.
Cleveland.
You go in. They're super friendly. There's tons of food.
They're ready to serve you nachos. Dos Bros tomorrow, 3 to 9. A portion of your proceeds, if you mention Great Strides or 65 Roses 5K. Tomorrow,
Dos Bros.
Thursday, Dos Bros. They're supporting.
Great supporters. Mermaid Mattress. Roger's all over this.
He does. Now, I know, Jerome.
SK has just come in.
SK,
Huge.
hello, just in.
I
SK.
will mention we have fantastic
Vanessa smells a lawsuit,
elite
yeah.
sponsors. Really, for our 25th year, people have stepped up. We have fantastic, and our elite sponsors this year: Bradley Medical. Many of your sponsors: Bradley Medical Center, Chick-fil-A. The cow will be there. Easy Auto.
All of that money could have been going to you, but no, it's going to go to Cure CF.
Easy
That deserves a
Auto,
song.
Keller Williams, Steve Black Broker,
Steve Black,
and Paul and
Finally done
Darlia Khan, CF grandparents are very generously sponsoring. But many, we have 31 sponsors from this community, companies.
I know you got
supporting
Jarrett
this year.
Millsaps as the chairman.
Yes.
But I think from now on, I should be allowed, because when I was a chairman, you let me write the notes on the sponsor letters.
Yes.
And I would say things like, you gave way too little last year. We need to really increase it this year.
Give it to them. I loved that, man.
Give to them. Roger Pickett, and I thought it was nice, Mermaid Mattress, he's doing a sleep-in. So he's not going to get up until they raise enough money.
Awesome.
That kind of makes
Doesn't
sense.
that, though?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Perfect. It's very well fits his brand.
Guys, we're looking forward to it this Saturday. Registration at 7 o'clock. And
Yes.
we're going to be there live.
In the morning.
beginning
That's
7.
But you don't have to be there at 7. It just
7
begins
a.m.
then. 7 a.m. That's right.
And it
Do you have to
kicks
be
up.
there at 7?
No.
Oh, man.
What time can you get there?
You can get there before 9.
Oh, yes.
Just get there before 9.
I love
Food, fun, and guess who will be playing?
What stage will we be on?
The backstage.
Yeah, the Blue Springs Road edition. Is that right? All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks
You guys
so
are the
much,
best.
Steve.
Bridget, fantastic.
Yeah, she's always
Thanks,
involved,
Bridget.
as you know. 25 years
25
of great
years.
strides. There we go. Back in just a moment. Stand by.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Very rarely, Bridget, are we able to do a couple of good news stories here. And one of them here, State Representative, our longtime friend Kevin Raper, had a liver transplant, very successful. shows that he is at full capacity, his liver is, new liver, and no signs of rejection. So that is wonderful news. I talked to Kevin yesterday. He's going to come on with us here in a couple of weeks. And he's going to go back to the state legislature tomorrow, but he's going to quarantine. In that, he'll says he's going to limit his work to floor sessions and committee meetings. So, very happy for him and Lori and the whole family. Also, a missing child in southeast Bradley County was located last night. Listen to this. Thanks to the Bradley County Sheriff's Office drone team. You say, well, I didn't know we had a drone team. Well, we do. Sheriff Lawson says, the success is a direct result of our drone team's training and dedication. He said their expertise made all the difference in bringing this child home safely. We'll have more on that coming up here in just a few minutes. Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Happy birthday to our friend Ben
Well, I got to turn
Myers.
your mic on. Go ahead.
Happy birthday to our friend Ben Myers over at Cleveland Ford today. Hope he has a wonderful birthday. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they've been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
You ready for this? I got something for you.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Fruit Loops, you're going to have to cut TV off. They'll cut us off because guess who's 81 today? Donna!
All right.
Yes! Boy, it's allergy season. The news is next. Mix 1041.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun. A world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Crown CDJR, the better way to buy and service.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
We got to check traffic here. At 8:02, we got a big problem out there.
For Cleveland, on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles, Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Crews are still working to clear up an accident that happened earlier this morning. Actually, it just now cleared. The left lane just now opened back up as we speak, as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The accident was I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain, so that has just now cleared, but traffic is backed up nearly to Paul Huff Parkway, well past exit 25, so be aware of that. If you're planning to get on the interstate and head southbound, you're still going to see the effects of that, and then also the secondary route there through McDonald and Ottawa, seeing backups there as well. So the accident just cleared up, but traffic still seeing the effects. That is I-75 southbound, so traffic is going to be backed up from exit 20 all the way back nearly to Paul Huff Parkway. So we'll keep an eye on this for you. As always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated, Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland. 423-339-3231.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Traffic and weather together on the 3s. WSB Atlanta. Okay. I've been practicing that one.
Yep.
All right, traffic and weather. We got to start doing this. It's just too much fun. Traffic and weather together. Can we start doing that?
Sure.
I'll ask Mikey what he thinks. All right, let's do it. The Mermaid Mattress Weather Center is next.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
All right, for today, sunny skies, a high of 69 and a low of 37 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 74 and a low of 50. Mainly cloudy skies on Friday with a high of 80. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 40 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next. Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. National Security Advisor Mike Waltz takes responsibility for adding a journalist to a group chat about impending airstrikes in Yemen and says he doesn't know how it happened.
I don't know this guy. I know him by his horrible reputation, and he really is a bottom scum of journalists. And I know him in the sense that he hates the president, but I don't text him. He wasn't on my phone.
Waltz on the Ingram angle on Fox. President Trump signs an executive order to change federal election rules.
It requires government-issued proof of U.S. citizenship on voter registration forms. It also calls on states to work with federal agencies to share voter lists and to prosecute election crimes. Plus, it threatens to pull federal funding from states where election officials don't comply.
Fox's Brooke Singman. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning, local and state news at 6 minutes after 8. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com on Mix 1041, and we're on MixTV.tv as we bring you, of course, Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Got a couple of good news stories on our newscast this morning. A missing child in southeast Bradley County was safely located last night thanks to the Bradley County Sheriff's Office drone team. After the child was reported as a runaway, patrol deputies searched a wooded area before calling in the drone team for assistance. Using advanced technology and extensive training, the team quickly deployed drones
and located the juvenile in a large wooded area nearby. The child was safely reunited with her family. Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson praised the team's efforts, stating, quote, "This success is a direct result of our drone team's training and dedication. Their expertise made all the difference in bringing this child home safely," end quote. State Representative Kevin Raper will return to the State House of Representatives on Thursday tomorrow following a successful liver transplant. Raper, who represents a portion of Bradley County, underwent the liver transplant February 23rd at Vanderbilt University Medical Center. His recovery has exceeded expectations, with his new liver functioning at full capacity and no signs of rejection. Kevin Raper said, quote, "Each day is a gift, and I am profoundly grateful to the Lord for his grace and mercy," end quote. He also thanked his doctors, nurses, and the community for their support. And we have an update on that story I've been covering all week long. Our news partners at Local 3 talking about the wildfire in Sequatchie County. Started Sunday. It's now burned nearly 600 acres, threatening 16 homes and more than 30 other structures. The Tennessee Department of Forestry, with help from the U.S. Forest Service, has used helicopters to drop water to slow the spread. Megan Carpenter is a forestry spokesperson, explained that Phos-Chek is a fire retardant made of water, fertilizer, and red dye, only used in extreme situations to protect structures. And now got the fire at 80% contained, and as we reported yesterday, it has been reported that it was a homeowner in Sequatchie County who violated the burn permit that started all of this. Part of our local and state news this morning, the Cleveland, well, now I guess we call it the Chamber or the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce. Come on over. Aaron Weatherford joins us following a big announcement, and there it is on your name tag. But yesterday,
hey, so
I don't know, screens everywhere. But made a big announcement yesterday. Aaron, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Steve. Good morning, Bridget. How art thou?
We're here.
And, yeah, that's.
But now you're here,
present and accounted for. Absolutely,
Aaron. Maybe people don't realize that the Chamber, Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce, celebrating 100 years this year.
Mm-hmm. We are, absolutely. 100 years. And we knew that this was going to be a special year. It's been about, I think I've been there for maybe 16 years.
Wow.
Melissa's been there over 20 years. 100 plus. But collectively, our entire staff has been there representing a lot of what this community has come to see as growth and success. So it's been exciting to be a part of this 100th centennial. But at the beginning, or at the end of last year, trying to think about what we wanted to do with this year, it's been an ongoing process. We knew that something needed to really kind of make the official change into this new year and really kind of set our brand forward as we move into the 101st year and so on.
Well, hey, Fruit Loops, go to the Chamber website. What is it, AthensChamber.com?
Sure.
What?
They probably have a really good speaker, too, this year.
Dr. Ben Carson?
Yeah, there you go.
My buddy Rob. No, hey, Fruit Loops, is it on the Chamber?
It is, ClevelandChamber.com.
So the new logo's on there?
Mm-hmm.
He can grab that. And I've heard the past couple of days, where's Fruit Loops? Why aren't you talking to him? Fruit Loops is sick, but he's back there anyway. Doesn't have a fever. But he's coughing like a madman. Sounds like an absolute, just like he's gone mentally, even he is. But that's why you're not hearing him, so I'm not going to call on him. But hey, go get. I want people to see the logo on mixtv.tv, and then we'll post it later. I know you got a release. Let me tell you, man, last night, no kidding, you guys put on a big event at the really at the Village outside of the Diving Mouse, my buddy Bailey. But huge event, biggest after-hours crowd I've seen.
That's great, yeah.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, so we don't typically host our own events, and we knew that March was going to be the month that it should be already. Things kind of come up, but it actually all kind of fell into place, and we knew March was supposed to be that time. So we decided to host March and make it our after-hours event, not a coffee, because although they were so well attended, our members really love to host those events. So we're booked out for like a year on those things. So we didn't want to take one of those or kick somebody out, right? So we reserved the March event and hosted it outside our facility under the awning of the Village Green, right outside Diving Mouse, as you mentioned. They have a little pavilion there, which is right outside our kitchen. So
actually, Mike Griffin, he was going to be here, but he's still at the Diving Mouse this morning.
Yes,
so
he was there when I left.
Yeah,
actually, last night it was one of the last.
Especially
ones.
Kim Griffin, she's also there.
She might be there. So we knew that it needed to be different. It needed to be a little bit different because it was such a momentous time for us to be able to honor the membership, but also celebrate the chamber moving forward. And that's what we're doing, and that's what we wanted to do in that moment, was really just to have our logo presented. We covered it with our prior logo.
We got the old logo here.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. You guys are really up to date.
Yeah. Job, Fruit Loops.
But we took our old backdrop with the old chamber logo, and we covered our new logo, and Melissa Woody untied it, dropped it, and it was a really cool moment. It was, for us, we've been there, years. It was an emotional moment just because we know that it's not easy. For change isn't easy. Being at an organization for long periods of time and then celebrating a milestone like 100 years, there's a lot that could be done, a lot that should be done, a lot of recognition to be had. So that's what this year was all about. We knew we wanted to. We have a social media campaign celebrating small businesses in our community that are members. Giveaways. We have kind of talking head videos. People who have come, who have been associated with the chamber for even more than 15, 20 years. Like myself. So we're sharing that this year. We also are going to be having a gala in October to celebrate our actual 100. The day, it's actually the 25th, I believe, in October 25th is our anniversary. So there's a lot going on. So we knew why not? Let's just kind of pull the cord and let's just do it.
And there it is. If you are watching us on mixtv.tv, there's the new chamber logo. All right, now if you're listening on the radio, you can go back and look at it or go to the, of course, Cleveland Bradley website's the same, isn't it?
It is, clevelandchamber.com.
Clevelandchamber.com. All right. So, but if explain it. Explain the colors as you did last night.
Yeah, absolutely. So the process of coming up with the new logo was obviously it got a little murky at times because we knew we wanted something different. We knew we wanted something modern. Moving forward, we wanted something that replicated our organization. We had gone with the thought of a couple other variations, but we wanted each department of the chamber to be represented. And there are times where things are happening in our community and people don't realize how engaged and involved the chamber was to make that happen. And that's not, and I've been hearing that for 16, 17 years that I've been at the chamber. So it's nothing new. And it really hasn't changed. We've tried to, put ourselves out there and be with, in the conversations when possible. But usually we're the people in the shadows that are just kind of, making things happen. Well, we're kind of tired of doing that, I guess. And now we're just like, listen. So not many people realize that tourism, economic development, and membership are our three pillars of the organization. So if you're looking at the new logo from left to right, green represents economic development, and on our website it's signified by a gear and an upward arrow, which represents growth, possibilities, money, success. Purple, thank you. That makes it look so much easier. Thank you for the loops. I appreciate that. Purple is membership, and the reason it's in the middle is because our membership really, truly is the backbone of not only our organization, but of this community. Small business. I want to think, I got to ask Tammy about this, but I think our 86%, 85% of our membership is made up of small businesses, which is according to the state is 50 employees or less. So that's the makeup of our membership. So we put that in the middle because it just made sense. And then blue represents tourism. It's the color, the sky, opportunities, sky's the limit. All those phrases. It represents tourism because on our website it's going to be represented by the map dot. You know how you have like a pin drop when you search something in like Waze or Maps, or do you still do MapQuest? Do you still print those out?
Steve,
I wasn't sure if that was.
I've got an atlas in an old Annie McNally.
So they may not have updated the drops yet,
but they're going.
Yeah, they will.
I'm waiting.
Oh, that's perfect. He's got it. So the map drop is representative of you're here. So that's your final destination. We want people to know that our community can be home to them, but if it's not, it's a destination that you're going to want to feel like it's part of your life, and you're going to have a really good experience here. So all three of those together make up the umbrella of the chamber, and that awning shape is iconic to us because that's what the chamber has. When you walk in, it's a huge awning, and that makeup consists of all those three organizations. So
Aaron Weatherford joins us with the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce celebrating 100 years. This would be a great year for people who are not members of the chamber to consider joining. What do you tell those people?
Absolutely. Well, they'd be some of the first under our new umbrella for sure. Tammy Randolph has been running, like it's a wildfire for her. It's been
great.
Crazy. She's doing fantastic. And this year, in the 100th year, we're looking. I don't want to jinx it, but looking to set records of not just membership coming in, but total investment from the membership itself. So it's an exciting year, with all of the events we have, a lot of the celebrations that we have planned, the after hours that we just had, a lot of things. There's really no reason that right now couldn't be that one year that you're interested in joining the chamber, that you should try it, especially as a small business owner. Small business owners, as I mentioned, are the backbone of our community. They can utilize the chamber's support in a variety of ways, not just as a place to, be a tax write-off, right? It's a huge opportunity for you to expand your business. Our monthly coffees average about 130 attendees, and it's an opportunity for you to really expand your brand even more so each and every month. In the after hours, as you mentioned, there's usually about 60 or 70 people at those.
A lot of people. So speaking of the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce and good time of year, it was the biggest investment in the history of the city of Cleveland is SK Food Group. And, of course, Doug Barry and the Chamber was a big part of recruiting them here, as the Chamber, as Aaron said, a lot of times in the shadows, you don't realize what they're doing behind the scenes to make this kind of stuff happen. But here we are, Bridget. Their big hiring event is about an hour old. Tell me about it.
That's right. A huge hiring event today.
Hang on. Well, let me turn your mic on. Aaron told me to turn it off. Aaron, I'm going to turn her mic back on.
A huge hiring event today at SK Food Group. It's going on till 7 o'clock this evening. You can apply online before you go at skfoodgroup.com. Entry-level pay starting at $17 an hour. Skilled positions starting at $18 to $35 an hour. Great benefits. So stop by and talk with them today. A huge hiring event at SK Food Group till 7 o'clock this evening. Their address is 440 Innovation Drive.
Aaron, congratulations to you and the team. It is the Chamber. We love them.
Thank you.
A couple of you.
Yeah, it's all right. Maybe. I left the other one at the house, so he didn't want to.
Yeah.
Well, you had a big unveiling last night too.
We did. I did. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
What?
The new haircut, man. That was phenomenal.
Yeah. I came fresh from a haircut. And he's like,
that was almost an uncovering in itself with the wind, like the Bieber flip and everything.
Well,
it was
they would like for me to keep the covering on.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I mean, you looked like 20 years younger when you did that. It wasn't.
Finally.
I'll say it. I'm not I don't mind.
Good morning, Carmen Lastoria. You heard me say, John Mayer, your body is a wonderland, and Jerome Hammond.
Yeah, you and Jerome, I don't know, man. That got a little, I almost didn't come in here this morning. I got a little awkward.
Very uncomfortable. Aaron Weatherford, our buddy. Aaron, thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations. ClevelandChamber.com. Go look at the logo. Look at their social mediums and find out all of that. Back in a second.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We are still seeing a backup on the interstate as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. There was an accident earlier this morning that has now been cleaned up, but traffic still seeing the effects of that back toward exit 25 here in Cleveland. So if you're seeing a slowdown there, it's due to an earlier accident. So hopefully things will clear up here shortly. We'll be sure to keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Spring is just around the corner. The Town Squire's ready with their seasonal sales still in progress. The Town Squire.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you wearing?
Your mother and I, prom 1979.
That couldn't be more out of style.
Well, you know what never goes out of style? Sleeping on a new Tempur-Pedic from Mermaid Mattress.
That's fair, but let's go take it off because you're embarrassing us.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get up to 5 years no-interest financing on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. But that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Zaxby's.com.
Today's best mix, best variety, Mix 1041, streaming worldwide on the all-new Mix 1041 app. It's a free download from our website, mymix1041.com. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 69 and a low of 37 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 74 and a low of 50. And then on Friday, mainly cloudy with a high of 80. Your current Milligan Vein temperature is 41 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
The best mix, the best variety. Mix 1041.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk? Yeah, ever since the car accident. Logan Thompson. Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson. Call Logan Thompson. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The Medical Center. Hey, don't forget, folks, we have just kicked off this past Monday this week our second annual Mix 1041 MixTV.TV Spring Home Refresh presented by Cleveland Insurance. And we're giving away some big prizes. We have a different sponsor and prize each week. This week is Central Heat and Air. They were with us yesterday, and they told you about the UV lamp that they're giving away as a grand prize Thursday. But each day this week, they're giving away free HVAC unit checks. And getting ready, of course, we're in spring now, of course, but summer will be here before you know it. Make sure your HVAC unit is ready with our friends at Central Heat and Air. So if you want to win this free unit check, we're giving these away with Central Heat and Air every day. You can call or text in. It's about a $90 value, 423-614-6499. Call that's the volunteer Redipest Mix line, or text that Cleveland State Cougar line, 423-614-6499. That's a free check. Then they'll give away a big, beautiful UV lamp, which has a lot of details to that on tomorrow, on Thursday. You can find out more about our Spring Home Refresh at mymix1041.com. Inside the Simmons Bank celebration list at 8:30.
Happy birthday to our friend Ben Myers today over at Cleveland Ford. Hope he has a great day today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Redipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. You can visit the new location of Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew, 423-381-3427.
And we have full news on our website at mymix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Roadhog! Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We are still seeing a little bit of a slowdown on the interstate as we take a look at the Langley Roofing and traffic cameras. There was an accident earlier this morning just past exit 20, so traffic still clearing up from that. We'll keep you up to date. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Rainy days can be risky with worn-out tires. Trust Two Brothers Tire and Automotive for expert tire advice and...
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
About it, the SK Food Group hiring event is today.
It is. Yes, it is going on till 7 o'clock this evening. We're going to be there today with a live broadcast from 11 to 1. Come by if you are looking for a new career. You can apply online before you go at skfoodgroup.com and then stop by and check it out today. They're going to be there till 7 o'clock this evening. Entry-level pay starting at $17 an hour. Skilled positions starting at $18 to $35 an hour. So again, this big hiring event is going on until 7 o'clock this evening. Their address is 440 Innovation Drive here in Cleveland.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Today's best mix, best variety mix, 104.1, 835. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. If you want to, give all your money to a big box mattress chain, do it. Do it. We're fine. But if you don't, and you want to save money and buy directly from the factory while spending your money locally and, buying from a company that, gave over 40% of their revenue last year to charity. I know, that's probably Cindy Pickett, not Roger. We all know that. Kristen, maybe. It's Mermaid Mattress, 25th, just off 25th on Georgetown Road, and, of course, on Stewart Road, just down from First Baptist.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, sunny skies, a high of 69 and a low of 37 this evening. For tomorrow, a few clouds, otherwise mainly sunny, a high of 74 and a low of 50. And then on Friday, we'll have mostly cloudy skies with a high of 81. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 42 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, good morning. It's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness, sports sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. All right, let's begin with local scores here this morning. And Walker Valley baseball over Bradley last night, 2-1. Lake Forest baseball defeated Athens. Final there was 8-4. Boys soccer last night. Walker Valley over Chattanooga Howard 2-0. In softball, Walker Valley beat McMinn County 15-1. And in softball, Cleveland High School over Ray County by a final of 4-1. Glenn Carter has been named the new head football coach at Chattanooga Central High School. Coming in yesterday. He was the interim coach the previous season. The announcement made now officially. Lady Vols will play Texas in the Sweet 16. They're going to play in Birmingham Saturday. Tip-off at 3:30. Pre-game at 3 o'clock. We'll have it here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app presented by TVFCU. UTC. They got to the NIT. They won their quarterfinal last night. Beat Bradley University 67-65. They've never won a quarterfinal game in a postseason tournament like this. They're going to the semifinals. Other news and notes, Russell Wilson, a great quarterback. He has signed a one-year deal with the New York Giants. And the great receiver, Stephon Diggs, is going to the New England Patriots. All right, Braves opening days tomorrow. Hard to believe it's that time. Braves in San Diego will play the Padres. First pitch at 4 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow. And pregame around 3 o'clock with the Braves Radio Network. We'll have it on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, our sister station, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. And tomorrow night, following Braves baseball, it's the NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament continues, the Sweet 16 on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM, presented by Papa John's. Tomorrow night it'll be BYU and Alabama at 7:10, Florida, Maryland at 7:39, Duke and Arizona at 9:39, and Arkansas, Texas Tech at 10:09. Sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk.
This half hour of Mixed Mornings is brought to you by Uri.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. March is National Kidney Month. Did you know that chronic kidney disease, also known as CKD, can significantly impact your vascular health? At the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga, they are here to help. Chronic kidney disease patients often visit VIC for dialysis access creation, a safer method to treat kidney failure. At VIC, they provide comprehensive vascular care, including creating and managing dialysis access, treating arterial blockages caused by CKD, and offering minimally invasive procedures to restore healthy blood flow. Call the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga today at 423-602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com to schedule your consultation. Trust your care with the VIC Vascular Team. The VIC team offers 6 convenient locations to serve you, accepts self-referrals, and offers timely appointments.
You're watching Mixed Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
The Cleveland Middle 15-1 the final score. And as I told you last hour, springtime for whatever reason, there's a lot of sports in springtime, more than any other time of the year. It's hard for us to find all the scores. We want to make sure all the teams are recognized. So help us out. If you don't hear a score, text us, call us. Now, we need people to do that the night of the event so we can cover on all of our sports starting at 6:30 in the morning. But you can always text Bridget. They can do that. Get them to us.
That's right, 423-614-6499.
You know this man here?
I sure do. My cousin is here.
Pastor
Yes.
Jeff, do you know his name?
Pastor Jeff Baggett.
Pastor Jeff Baggett's here. He is the pastor of the Christ Community Church, Congress Parkway in Athens. Also, Edna Ludsford joins us once again. They were with us last year. Prom shop time, Pastor Baggett. How are you?
It is, yeah. It's that time of year again.
Tell us about this program.
Well, it's something we started about 14 years ago, and actually Edna started it. It's even before I got there, and it just keeps growing every year. We provide dresses for the girls, tuxedos for the guys, and it comes with all the accessories: shoes, makeup, jewelry, belts. It's the whole thing, everything you need to go to your prom. We provide that, and it's free of charge. We don't charge anything, and it's really grown, and it's something that we enjoy doing. It's a blessing to do it, to see all the young kids get blessed. So
this is going to be, and I'll say it here at the at the outset, at Christ Community Church it's at 14 South Congress Parkway in Athens. Edna Ludsford, you started this. Come over to the mic, if you will. We've only got one microphone, which we need some help. Anyway, Edna, why'd you start this? What led you to do it?
Well, I really didn't start it. I just continued it.
Oh, okay.
A lady in the church had started it, and she moved away. And so the program lay dormant for a couple years, and the Lord was dealing with me about starting it, and I said, oh, no, not me. But in His grace and kindness, He has blessed us beyond measure.
This is extraordinary what you do. So tell us, how does it work when people come this Saturday to the Christ Community Church?
Okay, there'll be a registration form that they'll complete. The girls will go to the front of the church, and the guys will go to the back building for their area. And they must be 18. If they're under 18, they must have the parent or guardian sign the registration form.
Sure.
And we have 14 dressing rooms ready, so each girl is assigned a helper when she comes in, and we let 14 in at a time, and as soon as one finishes shopping, we let another one in. And we're going to try something a little different this year. We're going to have the 8th graders come at a specific time, 1 to 3. So that should help in the waiting line and the traffic jam. So
8th graders 1 to 3.
Yes, yes,
Sorry.
yes.
Allergy season is getting me here. We're joined by Pastor Jeff Baggett of the Christ Community Church, Edna Ludsford. They're 14 South Congress Parkway in Athens. Tell me about the church's part of this and how you guys are. I know you host it and you're involved.
Yeah, it's a ministry and outreach of our church, and being part of that's kind of really what we want to do. We just want to bless these kids. We want them to love on them, and just we want them to see Jesus when they walk through the door. That's the bottom line, and we enjoy blessing them, and it's such a good feeling. Especially there's been every year there's tears. But they're happy tears, because some of the kids, if it wasn't for the prawn shop, they wouldn't have been able to go or get the dress and the tuxedo and stuff. So it's really nice. Really nice.
It obviously is very expensive to do this and to go to prom. Generally, Edna, I imagine as Jeff talking about tears, and prom is such a milestone in a student's life, It really is.
It's a time they can't relive
again. You can come
again.
back to the microphone. I'm sorry.
It's a time that they'll not be able to relive again. It's a once in a lifetime in their.
All right, well, let's go back over the details one more time. Again, it's the prom shop this Saturday. Edna, tell us what we need to know.
Well, it's all free.
Yeah. Give us the times and
okay.
the location.
It's the high school students can come anytime between 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And the 8th graders will come from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. There'll be free refreshments provided there as the parents and they wait in line to get their turn to come in. So we're excited.
Pastor Jeff Baggett, Christ Community Church, anything else you want to add here?
Yeah, just a quick tip. Just get there early because the line will be long. It gets long. So get there as early as you can. Get registered and just be patient, as we try to work everybody through. And it's like I say again, everything's free of charge. There's nothing like that. So just get there early, pick out your dress that you look beautiful in, the tux that you look handsome in, and enjoy your prom.
It's an unbelievable ministry that your church does. And hey, while I've got you here, Jeff, let's talk about the church in general. It's Christ Community Church. You say, my goodness, that sounds like a church I want to be a part of. They're doing something like this for students and families. Tell us about your church.
Well, our mission is to impact the community for Jesus. That's the bottom line. He's our standard. He's the one we measure ourselves to, and we want people to come in, feel loved. I tell everybody that comes in, our church is a no shame zone. You can't just come as you are. It don't matter how you're dressed. I wear shorts during the week for Wednesday night Bible study because it's hot outside. So I don't care what you wear, and I wear blue jeans every Sunday. If you see me in a tie, it's a strange occurrence. So yeah, there's a problem. Yeah. And one more thing on the prom shop, just to let everybody know, we have almost 700 dresses. And we have over 100 tuxedos, so don't feel like that. That's going to be slim pickings. We have a lot. This is probably going to be the biggest prom shop we've had in 14 years. So yeah.
Man. Jeff, let's get schedule of services, Christ Community Church in Athens, and then how people can contact you.
Okay, yeah. Well, we have our website. It's if you want to know a little bit more about the church, it's cccathens.org. And then all the info as far as contact information's on there. Our services start on Sunday at 10:30, and I usually try to wind it up about 12. There's some Sundays I get a little long-winded, but not many. And then Wednesday night Bible study is usually from around 6:30 to 7:30. So.
Well, Jeff, salvation starts at home. What happened here?
I don't know.
The 90 and 9 and the 1.
It's a head scratcher. We're still trying to figure that out.
And not just her mother. I mean, her mother, as you know, is just in terrible shape. So, hey, Pastor Jeff Baggett, Edna Ludsford, this is such a ministry. God bless you. I believe it's going to be the biggest ever. Again, I know it's hard to believe. Some of you folks are watching or listening and say, how in the world is this possible? Well, it's a wonderful ministry. It's this Saturday, 9 to 3, free. Dresses for girls, tuxedos for guys, for the prom, for your high school prom coming up. 8th graders, 1 to 3. High schoolers, 9 to 3. Christ Community Church, 14 South Congress Parkway in Athens. Thank you for coming down.
Thank you for having us.
Great to see you both. All right, we are back. Speaking of the 90 and 9 and the one left over, here's Lindsay.
This is Lindsay Smith-Bell, Director of Theater Arts with Drama Central at Bradley Central High School. I freely admit, without qualification or reservation, that I, too, listen to Mix 104.1 in the morning.
Mix 104.1.
Outside with meteorologist Clay Smith. Well, good morning. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. We've had some pretty nice weather other than Monday morning where we had some rain, which it was much needed. But taking a look at your headlines, going to be high fire danger again today. Weekend rain and storms will help mitigate that fire danger later on this week into the weekend. And we're also looking at the chance for some stronger storms as we move into late Sunday and Monday. So special weather statements in the beige. Fire weather warning or red flag warnings in effect for Gordon, Murray, Gilmer, and Fannin counties down in North Georgia. That's where your high or fire threat is going to exist today, but just a pretty good rule of thumb to avoid burning today because it's going to be dry. Dew points already down in the 30s, plus the winds are going to pick up this afternoon, especially after about 2 p.m. You'll notice gusts coming out of the west at about 20 to 25 miles per hour. So again, those fuels are going to be there for quickly spreading wildfires. So again, just a good idea to avoid any burning today. As for your temperatures, generally in the 40s here across pretty much the entire coverage area. Later today will be in the upper 60s to lower 70s. So a little bit cooler than what we had yesterday thanks to a front that came through overnight. But all in all, it's going to be pretty nice here across the Tennessee Valley. This is a look over Cleveland just off 25th Street. Looks like people starting to get on 75, but so far, things are looking good. We're not tracking any active weather this morning. We have some showers well to our west, but those are going to stay to our west. And really the next couple of days looking relatively dry with just a spotty shower chance late Thursday into Friday. Better chance of some rain comes in this weekend. Now we'll have some scattered showers late Saturday into Sunday morning. That's more or less round one. Not really expecting any severe weather with round one. Round two comes in late Sunday into Monday. That's when we could have the severe weather possible. It looks like damaging winds, hail, and maybe even a few isolated tornadoes, all possible at this point. Again, we'll have a better idea of the exact threats moving forward. But as we take a look at your storm tracker, again, first part of Saturday looks dry. I think the best chance for any rain is going to be Saturday evening into the overnight hours. That'll continue through Sunday morning, and then we get a break Sunday afternoon and evening, and then the main cold front comes through likely late Sunday into early Monday, maybe lingering all the way into Monday afternoon. I think it'll be out of here before that, but it looks like that's going to primarily be when we have the threat for severe weather. So as we take a look at the Storm Prediction Center's latest guidance, you can see this area of yellow. This will be late Sunday into Monday. We're going to have that chance for some severe weather, pretty broad area. So we'll have to be on our P's and Q's as we get into the weekend and just pay attention to the weather, have a way to receive those severe alerts. We could also pick up a very beneficial 1 inch of rain as we move forward. So again, this is definitely something we need to monitor pretty closely, and we'll be here, of course, tracking the storms throughout the weekend to keep you up to date.
Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to our friend Ben Myers over at Cleveland Ford. Hope he has a great birthday today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle 423-381-3429.
All right. Also, Bridget, big hiring event continues today at the SK Food Group. SK Food Group, which made the largest investment, over $150 million in Cleveland in the history of the city of Cleveland. It does not count Bradley County, but in the city of Cleveland, made that announcement a year and a half ago. Well, it's hiring time. Well, it's hiring time again. She's going to leave me. It's a country song. Hiring time at SK Food Group today, Bridget. We've been talking a lot about it.
Yes, they have a huge hiring event today. It's going on till 7 o'clock this evening, so you can stop by there, and you can apply online before you go at skfoodgroup.com and get more information there. But entry-level pay starting at $17 an hour, skilled positions starting at $18 to $35 an hour. Great benefits. So, again, the big hiring event is going on till 7 o'clock this evening. The address is 440 Innovation Drive.
Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. Well, one of our favorite people, Diana Jackson, who I've known for a long, long time. She, of course, with Life Bridges. We're also joined by Kelsey Nichols, who is here, I believe, on behalf of the Civitan Club. Is that right?
We are. Yeah.
Both of you are. Both of you are. Diana, one of our favorite events of the year is coming up. Tell me about it.
We're so excited. You know, it's time in Cleveland for Special Olympics.
We love it.
It just encompasses so many more people than just people who have special needs, too, because our whole community comes out. And I am so excited to be here with Kelsey because she is one of Life Bridges' finest. So put a plug in we work for Life Bridges, but she's Civitan president this year. She's expecting a baby. She's everything, and she's over Special Olympics. And she's having a baby right during that same time. But I know she's got a lot of really exciting things to tell you about Special Olympics, but how excited we are, and we thank you for all your support, too.
Oh, well, I tell you, going back to Tom Rowland, who was the voice of the Special Olympics for so many years. Yes. And Kelsey, tell us about this year. What's happening and with our friends at Cleveland Civitan?
Yeah, so this year our event is on May 3rd. It will start, a few years back, we were doing it starting at 9. Everything was wet and still dewy, and so we decided to push that till 10. So registration will start check-in will start at 9:30, so athletes can arrive at 9:30 at Cleveland Middle School, and then the parade and all the events will start at 10. Of course, we need volunteers. So if you have a church organization or group, of course, get them together, get with us. I'll give out some email information and stuff toward the end. But starting several months back, the teachers or different people in the community got registrations out and got event forms out, and so those are coming in. Those are coming due by April 4th. So if there is somebody that still wants to register, they can get with us. The best way to reach us, honestly, is our Facebook page. Just message us on there. That comes straight to my phone, and so I can hook you guys up. Of course, like Diana said, I will probably around April 23rd-ish not be available anymore. But we have contact information. There will be someone watching that Facebook page as well for those sort of things. But the registration is due by April 4th. We are on a time limit with our area director and with Cleveland Middle School, who works so hard to help us put this on. They do what's called our heat sheets. So they get all the names and all the events, and they put everything together event-wise for us. So they do a great job. Regarding registrations, it's good news for us, really, is that because this is a local event, you no longer have to have a physical. Now, if you advance onto state or something like that, of course, you can get a physical then, but that makes the registration process a little bit easier. So there's no physical requirement this year, which is great.
Yeah,
so,
that is.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. We're joined by Kelsey Nichols, president of the Cleveland Civitan Club, Diana Jackson, as we're getting ready. Diana, the Special Olympics is, like I said, just one of the crown jewel events of the year, and everybody likes to be a part of it, don't they?
It's true. It's true. You know, it started back because I've been around for a while. So you think about the days of Cindy Logan.
Oh, man.
Yes, and Jimmy Logan from Logan Thompson. But back in the day, it was started out small and us. And Cindy was in charge of that before even Civitan. And
wow.
Civitan's probably in Cleveland at least 60 years old, 100 years old in the whole organization. But
wow.
Again, our mission at Civitan is providing whatever we can recreation-wise and just uplifting people who have special needs.
Absolutely. Let's talk about Life Bridges while you're here, Diana. Give us an update. How are things going? What do we need to know?
Well, Life Bridges is a community agency that was started by people who loved people with special needs in 1973. Many great people, as you mentioned earlier, Mayor Tom Rowland and others who just looked at that people were having to drive to Chattanooga to receive services. So now here we are. Life Bridges is 52 years old.
Man.
Isn't that just amazing?
Unbelievable.
I first went to work for Life Bridges in 1981. My husband and I were house parents for a year, and things have really grown. Under the direction of Walter Hunt was our director for 28 years. So we have 36 homes, 450 employees, 100 vehicles. Again, though, so supported, and I feel like we are just surrounded with people in our community who care about what we do and the people that we provide services to. And we can't not say, and the great Lord has helped us so very much. A lot of people may not know, Steve, that you're the grandson of Pastor Brother Littlefield.
Yep.
When I was 22 years old and worked in that group home, he sent a bus to our group home. I'm going to cry now. But and he picked up everybody, and he made sure every Christmas they had a big dinner and got a new coat and a gift all those years ago. So it's wonderful.
He was honored by President Reagan and by the governor at the time. I believe it'd probably be Governor Alexander. Lamar Alexander, for having the largest special needs Sunday school class in the state. And so, oh my goodness, one of his last dreams, my papaw died in 1996, so it's not I'll start crying, it's not a week that goes by I don't hear about him, is that Joe Moore still has the plan. I don't know why I left with Joe, but anyway, for a church. He wanted to build a church for special needs individuals, and he had a heart for it, Diana, as you know.
Yes.
So, anyway, Kelsey, while Diana and I cry, why don't Papa would make fun of us? Why don't you give us a little more information? Civitan Club and the Special Olympics.
Yeah. So Civitan meets every Wednesday at noon at the Elks Lodge. Of course, we are always open to visitors, or if you're interested in joining, of course, you can reach out to us there. Again, the Civitan Facebook page, it's Cleveland Civitan. If you just search Cleveland Civitan on Facebook, you should find us. As far as Special Olympics goes, we do have, looking at volunteers, Amy Ballard from Isaiah House, some people might know her, is in charge of our volunteers this year. Her email is amy.ballard@isaiah117house.com. And then Joanne Brown is working on registrations. But again, you can get with us as far as if you need a registration, we can get that out quickly. Some people I wanted to mention is Food City is going to be supplying all of our concessions this year. So that was a huge blessing. So thank you to Food City. Of course, Crystal Geyser always gives us so many water bottles. We cannot stay hydrated enough that day. Although it's in late April, early May, it's still pretty hot when you get out there and get on the pavement. So that McDonald's gives us hamburgers for the athletes after the games, and of course M&M gives us a ton of candy. And when I say a ton, I think it's literally a ton of candy. So if you're there and if your athlete is there, just if you got someone under the age of 18, just have the parent or whoever come with them, so that way we're not giving out allergy issues. Sure. So, but we are so excited. Those are just to name a few of our sponsors. We have a ton of sponsors throughout the community that really give generously to Special Olympics and to Civitan in general. I think Diana mentioned that we do several things with Civitan. We have classroom grants each year, so different special education classes can apply for those grants. And so if you're working on a special project or if you need something specific for your classroom, we have a few $1,000s that go to that. We also have a golf tournament, and this year it will be in September. We usually do it in June, but it was kind of a back-to-back. This was too much at one time. We're looking at September 12th for the golf tournament this year, and we're excited about that. I think that's close to our 50th, if I'm not mistaken, golf tournament, and then we do a dance in the fall as well. So there are several things that we do, and we enjoy doing them all. So.
Ladies, thanks so much. Kelsey Nichols, the president of the Cleveland Civitan Club. Diana Jackson, great to see you.
Thank you. Appreciate
we will look forward to it, and mixtv.tv will provide coverage once again of our Special Olympics that we've done many years. May 3rd, 10 a.m., Cleveland Middle School. Get in touch with the Cleveland Civitan Club. Easiest way is on Facebook. All right, we're going to come right back with more in just a moment. Stand by, everybody. This is Mix 104.1. MixTV.tv. Back in a second.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. The best mix of music.
It's not just a playlist. They keep me company, keep me informed.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun
sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Bender Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Bender Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Bender Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, bender-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you wearing?
Your mother and I, prom 1979.
That couldn't be more out of style.
Well, you know what never goes out of style? Sleeping on a new Tempur-Pedic from Mermaid Mattress.
That's fair, but let's go take it off because you're embarrassing us.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get up to 5 years no interest financing on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. But that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
One more reminder, Bridget, about what's happening now. Actually, let's do two reminders. It's a big day here. 3 reminders. There's 3 things happening we need to tell you about. First of all, my friends at Garden Plaza, Cleveland, Ken Bolin, I want to remind everybody they're having a nacho bar on behalf of Lee University's Cystic Fibrosis Great Strides, which is this Saturday. I'm going to read this directly because I am not this corny as Ken is, but quote, holy guacamole, craving something delicious for a great cause. Join us today, 11 to 1 at Garden Plaza for a nacho bar, partner with friends at Lee University to raise funds for cystic fibrosis. Enjoy tasty nachos, making a difference, cash and checks only. Don't miss it. So that's 11 to 1 today at Garden Plaza. Bridget, the SK Food Group hiring event, remind us.
Yes, huge hiring event today at SK Food Group. It's going on till 7 o'clock this evening, so you can stop by there. You can actually apply online before you go at skfoodgroup.com to find out more information. Entry-level pay starting at $17 an hour, skill positions starting at $18 to $35 an hour. So the address is 440 Innovation Drive, a huge hiring event going on till 7 o'clock this evening.
And then the final reminder, Bridget, Jersey Mike's for the YMCA today.
That's right. It's their annual Day of Giving. 100% of sales from today will be donated to the Cleveland Family YMCA from Jersey Mike's. So make plans to have lunch or dinner at Jersey Mike's today, and you'll be supporting the Cleveland Family YMCA. Again, 100% of their sales at Jersey Mike's today will be given back to the Y.
All right, our longtime friend Hurley Buff joins us, and you've had a very special event you're going to tell us all about.
We had a big day at Cleveland State yesterday, Steve. Good morning, Bridget. I've brought you the winners of the Cleveland State pitch competitions, both the student and the community. The student pitch competition happened at noon, and then at 6 p.m. yesterday afternoon, we had the community pitch competition. This is Kaylee Brown with Ruddle's Bread and Book, and she has won the community pitch competition. And this is Tallis Moody, who has Tallis and Tales, and she's won the student pitch competition. I'm going to let these ladies talk to you, Steve.
All right, we're going to begin with Kaylee Brown. Kaylee, how are you?
We're doing very well. Thank you for having us today.
Absolutely, and I've known you a long time.
Yes.
I've known your family a long time. But tell me, you and Jansen Brown, Jansen was here, I think, for a while, actually, years ago. But you tell me about this Ruddle's Books and Bread. Did I say that?
Yeah. We're Ruddle's Bread and Book. We're a used bookstore cafe located in downtown Cleveland on the new and improved walkable Inman Street.
Yes!
So we've been very excited about that, and growing the local economy in downtown Cleveland has been it's been a pleasure, to be honest with you. Right now we serve baked goods made fresh daily using seasonal raw ingredients, as much sourced local as possible. We also use those ingredients to make gourmet lattes, so all of our syrups are made in-house daily as well, paired with a baked good. We kind of like to have that experience feel of having a baked good with a latte made from the same ingredients. So that's been fun to introduce to the community. We have over 1,000 used books that we source from in-store credit or trade-in system. So customers can bring their used books to us. We'll price them for what we would sell them as, and then either trade you value to value or give you in-store credit for baked goods. Last night we got the privilege to win the grant, and we'll be adding a commercial refrigerator to up our yield and make life a little easier on us.
Wow, and that is, we do want to thank the Lynn Jones Foundation. They are the one, my buddy Lynn, who just believes so much in small business, local business, and the local community. What was it like, the pitch last night? Obviously it went well, but what was it like going into it?
It's an absolute joy. I love talking about my business and sharing my passion with my community. So I personally really enjoyed it and loved the opportunity to kind of voice my business in a well-rounded way. And just winning the grant was really important to us. It'll be a nice growth.
Remind me how much the grant was?
It was $7,500.
$7,500.
Yes. Yeah.
Not bad for a night's work.
Not bad.
Not bad. Hello, Layla. Layla is your mother, Layla Mullen, now formerly Layla Rice. Of course, Harlan. I'm Tam. I know your
the whole crew.
Know all of them over the years. Kaya. Hello, Kaya. All right, Tallis Moody. Now, I've not known Tallis until just a few minutes ago, but Tallis, how are you? Tell me about yourself.
I'm good. It's a pleasure to be here. Obviously, my name is Tallis, and I won the student pitch competition for Tallis and Tales.
All right, so what is Tallis and Tales? Tell me about it.
Tallis and Tales is a pet sitting business. So there are a lot of pet boarding businesses. I don't do boarding. It's exclusively me going to a client's home and watching their pets, cats, dogs, reptiles, amphibians, anything under the sun.
Wow. So you'll reptiles.
Yes.
That's pretty strong.
Thank you.
What got you into this? What got you interested?
I have been working with animals almost my entire life. My mother had me growing up with 12 animals in my home.
Wow.
So I'm pretty accustomed to having them around. And I do a lot of foster work with cats particularly. And I also volunteered in a kennel for a while, so working with cats and dogs in a boarding environment.
All right, so if people want more information about your business, what do they need to do?
They can go to my website, tallisandtales.com, and they can email me at tallisandtalespetcare@gmail.com.
All right, very good. I want to bring Kaylee back. I need to get your information as well. How can people get more information about your business?
Yeah, they can go to our website, ruddlesbreadandbook.com, or our Facebook or Instagram. We also are proud to introduce the nonprofit Farmers on First on Sundays down there. So a lot of the vendors we actually use the same ingredients from, and that is farmersonfirst.org.
Oh, very, very cool. Hurley, I want to bring you back. What a couple of great success stories here.
Yes, they sure are. And I'm glad that you brought up the Lynn Jones Foundation, because The Lynn Jones Foundation provides the seed money for this. We obviously couldn't do it without Lynn's participation, and he really is passionate about giving back to this community. So are the folks with the Johnson Family Foundation.
That's right.
They were there yesterday for the ribbon cutting of the George R. Johnson Entrepreneurship and Innovation Center, which is open now in the Technology Building, and it is reservable, so contact Cleveland State if you're interested in reserving.
All right, very good. Well, thank you all for joining us. Another successful year.
Thank you,
and look
Steve.
forward to next year.
Look forward to it myself.
All
Thanks.
right. Thank you all very much. All right, that is going to do it for us here this morning at 16 after 9. Again, a lot happening in this community today. Get involved, and you can find out all about it on our website. And while you're there, download the all-new Mix 1041 app presented by CHI Memorial. Just go to our website at mymix1041.com. For our Mix 1041 audience, we'll send you back to music to start your workday. For MixTV.tv, that's the end of the line right here. We'll see you in the morning. Have a great day, everybody.